Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and today I'm taking a first impressions look at the early access release of Valheim, a game that sort of came out of nowhere and picked up popularity very quickly because I don't remember there being much in the way of marketing or anything when this game first was announced. I remember seeing it on the Steam upcoming list and I had it wishlisted because it looked decent. But then it released, and I guess it has kind of exploded in popularity in the last 2 weeks. And it sounds like the main reason for that is that they've just released a very solid beginning for early access. Not just in a, oh, well, this looks promising, I'm sure it'll become something good, but in a, there's actually a lot of game here that works well from the beginning. You know, it's got multiplayer right from launch that works, it's optimized, it has a significant amount of content, so it sounds like this is just a generally well put together early access. Which, you know, it's always better to have a game that starts off good and gets better, instead of just, oh, this looks promising, because there are a lot of early access games that looked promising and then they were dumpster fires. But let's get in here. I'm not doing this in multiplayer right now. I'm going to be doing it solo, which is difficult but doable. Also, you can see here, this game has this weird combination of like a low poly, almost PS1 level textures combined with more modern kind of post-processing that actually looks pretty good. And I think it's the reason that the game runs so well. Also, this is less than 2 gigabytes to install, which is refreshing compared to some of the other early access survival games. Now, this isn't really a survival game, from what I understand. For example, there's a food mechanic, but you don't really starve to death. It's just food gives you buffs. I wasn't actually expecting there to be character customization. But, you know, this is a game set in essentially a Viking-themed purgatory, so we want to look a little Viking-y. I like that blondness is the slider here. How blonde do you want to be? I'll be like kind of darkish blonde. And of course, we got to have a beard. Just like a good, thick, bushy beard. Hroggar is a pretty Viking name. And here we are. Let's begin. So I guess we have to generate a world. Alright, so I'm not going to start it as a server, just hit start. But yeah, so it looks like this is better with friends, but it is essentially a co-op kind of thing. Like, PvP is a thing you can just kind of turn on and off while you're in-game. You basically go into a PvP-enabled mode where you can hit each other, but that's about it. It's not really designed for that. That's just more for messing around with your friends. I'm sure there will be servers out there that are actually PvP. But it's not the, I think, focus. But from what I've seen of this, I've watched a little bit of other people playing it. This has kind of a Terraria progression to it, in which to continue up the tech tree, you need to kill bosses, and then you can make a better tool from their materials that will allow you access to new resources. So like the first boss, we get a material that allows us to make a pickaxe, which lets you get copper, and then you can start making metal. Long ago, the All-Father Odin united the worlds. He threw down his foes and cast them into the 10th world, then split the boughs that held their prison to the world tree, and left it to drift, unanchored, a place of exile. For centuries, this world slumbered uneasily, but it did not die. As glacial ages passed, kingdoms rose and fell out of sight of the gods. When Odin heard his enemies were growing once again in strength, he looked to Midgard and sent his Valkyries to scour the battlefields for the great... God damn it. So the Valkyries brought us here to Valheim to slay his foes for him. Oh. I see we've been brought from the undead asylum. But yeah, so we've been reborn into this other world to fight monsters. And yet, this uses a randomly generated world with a bunch of biomes. So I think we start off in a meadows biome. The camera is a little janky for this part. Here you go. You are wet. Hail, warrior. So I believe this bird is our kind of guide in this world. Welcome to the 10th world, warrior. I am Hugin, sent here to guide you in your travels. The megaliths surrounding you are the Sacrificial Stones. They represent the Forsaken, which you must slay in order to ascend to Valhalla. So yeah, there is an end goal. Kill the last boss so you can go to Valhalla. This stone is a Vegvisir. These magical stones were scattered throughout the lands by Odin as signposts pointing towards the ritual grounds of the Forsaken. That's also a traditional Viking symbol that is known as the perfect compass. If inspected closer, this one will reveal the summoning place of Eikthyr, or Eikthyr, your first prey. He is a mighty beast, so you need to properly arm yourself before even attempting to defeat him. Thanks, Hugin. Alright, so we are wet, and we have a rag tunic. Alright, you can probably just tell me all at once. You don't have to keep flying around. Take stock of your inventory. Most items must be crafted. However, due to your recent departure from Midgard, you will have to recall the true shape of objects. Just pick things up and it'll all come back to you, I'm sure. My lesser brother, Munin, tells me one can fashion a stone axe out of wood and stone. Alright, let's punch trees. Another thing I know about this game is that the trees will fucking kill you. I do not appear to be actually harming this tree, but I am leveling up my unarmed by punching trees. That's how you get real strong, like it's an anime. What if I hit it with a torch? Clubs. Okay, so the map at the top right says we are in the meadows, which is the lowest level biome. But, yeah, I don't appear to be able to harm these trees. Also, as you can see, the game has a skill system that just increases as you use the skills. Crow, you think you can maybe give me a hand here? These are our skills right now. Yeah, so we have nothing we can craft right now because we have no materials, and there's the PvP toggle. So how do I get wood when I am but a lowly scrub? Oh, there was a goblin or something in that bush. I was a boar. There's an arrow on my map, but I don't know if that's actually pointing me at something, or if this is just gonna go forever in this direction. Can't even break those logs. Alright, well, just gonna kind of run in this direction. I found a rock. Ow. Ow. Oh god, the boars. There's multiple boars now. Okay, there we go. I found a stick. Please stop. If this is like purgatory, how did these fucking feral hogs end up here? Alright, can we craft on the go? Nope. We need more wood and more stone. So I just gotta wander around and look for more I can take. Please stop. Otherwise, I'm going to have to punch the shit out of you. I think I can actually bludgeon this boar to death. It says wild and frightened, but I don't know if he's really that frightened. Yeah. Punch the hog. Take its blood. I bring tidings. Where? You have found a snack. Consume it to improve your health and stamina. Be aware that before long you will grow hungry again. So try to always have at least a couple different meals ready. So yeah, from what I understand, you can eat up to 3 different things at a time, but you can't eat the same thing while you have the buff from that thing. And that will increase your max health and your max stamina while it lasts. So it's not really a hunger system where you starve, it's just you're better when you eat. You're not yourself when you're hungry. Also, what was that little goblin that ran over and then ran away? It's a grayling. I think it blocked me. I like that they just explode into smoke when they die. Got some resin from them. Alright, how are we doing on the wooden stone front? Did these guys even fight back? I feel like I'm just beating up children. Alright, well, plenty of stones here. Take his campfire. Alright, so now we can make a stone axe. Which means now we can get the real wood. So we gotta watch out when this tree falls, basically, or it'll crush us. Alright, that looks a bit precarious. Log is on a rampage. Alright, carve that up into usable wood. So I know we're gonna have to build ourselves a little Viking home before we can progress. Somehow I don't think we're gonna get to the boss in this, but I have seen that boss already. Also, you can make like ships and everything in this, because not everything is on one island. You actually have to travel the seas to get to other biomes. Destroy this thing. Core wood. I think that's actually a better kind of wood that we can't get otherwise. Because yeah, we need like a better axe to cut down better trees later. I think I actually could deconstruct this if I had a hammer. So mouse 3 is removed. Oh, weird. So I can't even break these down if I don't have the right crafting station. Alright, well what we need is some food. Because I've got raw boar chop. But that's not going to be enough. Get some mushrooms. So I eat that, and it should buff up my health a bit. Can I eat the dandelion? No. Alright, so I guess I'm just gonna have to set up shop somewhere. Or maybe Bird will have a quest for me. With this tool, you will raise mighty halls and towering fortifications. Start by building a workbench. This in turn will enable you to construct other things. Alright, well, I would say, can I find a spot that isn't the middle of the forest? I don't know what just died over there. But yeah, it seems like kind of everywhere here is the middle of the forest. Oh, nope, there's a nice big plain over there. Raspberries. So I can eat that and get even more of a buff. This looks like a good place to set up home for now. I don't even think I can break these rocks yet, can I? Yep, nope. Does 0 damage. So we gotta put down a workbench first. Now it says first. Does that mean I can't even build like a house until I have a workbench? Yeah, it looks like I have no actual like structure options until I build this. Jeez, coming right for me there. So now we have a bunch of crafting recipes. You have built a workbench. The workbench allows you to craft complex items as well as giving you access to lots more building pieces to construct with the hammer. Boy, that is really a lot of stuff. So the building seems pretty decent in this game too, from what I've seen other people construct. So we have a wood floor. Do we have a foundation? Gate, wood stair. But yeah, you can build yourself a whole little compound. I mean, I guess I just want to build myself a little shack or something right now. We're not going to be building a long house just yet. The nice thing is everything snaps really well. Okay, now how do I rotate? Get out of here, you little goblin. Wow, that was really easy. But I think those guys aren't even really enemies. Alright, so I don't know how much wood this costs. It says 2, so I guess I should have enough to build some of this. Seems like actually a really bad spot to build. Maybe I should have built the floor first. Because, yeah, the problem with building in this field is that it's very uneven. I wonder if I can, like, raise up the floor. I mean, I can put it like this, but it... Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, I can't actually put it on top. I know there is a support system, so you can't just, like, endlessly build like this. If I keep building outward, it's just gonna collapse. I don't know how to snap that. I mean, mainly what we want is a bed, because that's a respawn. A headrest for the weary. Sleep the night away in your bed and awaken feeling refreshed and full of energy. Another improvement to your home would be some chests where you can store items. It's good practice to always have some spare equipment if something unfortunate should happen to you while exploring. So if you die, you drop your stuff, you gotta go get it. Our bed needs a roof. Right, you don't actually have to use the workbench. You just have to be near it, I think. Oh, maybe not. Okay, we do have to use the workbench, but it also needs a roof. Yeah, so maybe this wasn't the best place to build after all. I mean, there's no trees here, but the ground is very lumpy. And I know you can build tools to fix that. You can hoe the ground. Alright, how about I just make a little shack for the workbench for now? Just somewhere where I can work without having to, well, not be able to build anything, I guess. Oh no, I built it backwards. But yeah, why is it that so many other survival games that have you building do not have snapping that works like this? Like, this is such a simple system, and it works so well. Alright, I think I just need more wood. I've been trying to do this with the same amount, but we're gonna have to go wooding. I do wonder what the woodcutting skill actually does. Like, does it increase our damage to trees? Oh, okay. That one really wanted me. Nope, stay log. That's 10 wood there. What? They run up like they're gonna attack you, and then they just kind of like hover around. I mean, I can make more torches out of those guys. My food buffs are flashing. I think they're about to run out. So yeah, maybe doing a first impressions from the very start wasn't the best idea because, well, most of it is just building this stuff that we need to make any progress. But that's kind of the game. This is my first time with it. Axe damage when hitting trees. Okay, so it is just how much you damage it. I don't suppose I can just make like a flat thatch roof. Is that sufficient? Okay. Now we can build more stuff. Like, well, we can make a bow. We have a rag tunic, but we don't have rag pants. We need leather scraps for that. We can make a hoe to flatten out the ground. A shield, or a tower shield, which also needs leather. And then we can upgrade stuff to a higher quality. Was there like a pick? Because how else do I get stone without a pickaxe? Maybe I just have to go around picking shit up for now. Oh yeah, also you can repair your equipment for seemingly no cost. You just have to bring it to the workbench. Alright. So I assume if I want to get anything else, I'm going to need leather, and I probably need to kill those deer for leather. Or possibly boar. I mean, I have 1 leather scraps. When the temperature drops at night, or if you're wet, you'll suffer from being cold. It reduces your stamina regeneration. Seeking shelter by an open flame is your best option when this happens. So it also has a temperature system that also doesn't kill you, which is a vast improvement over games like Ark, where you constantly go from too hot to too cold to you are dying. Can I make a campfire? Can I make a torch? Campfire requires more stone. And then you can make, like, resource piles. I guess because there's a limited number of slots in a chest. Gotta figure out which side is the wood side. Alright. I was gonna say that we can sleep away the night, but that of course requires a bed, so that's why I'm building a little add-on here. Eventually I'll build something better, but you know, it takes me a while to design something, so I don't want to waste a video just doing that. I need more wood already. Alright, well, there's some stone. So you can find just groups of it. Obviously, this would go faster if there was another person, because then it would take half as long to collect the resources. I got some feathers from... Where the hell did my tree go? How do you lose an entire tree when it falls over? Oh, it's up there. There is some chaos happening there. I think the tree just took out like 2 other trees. Oh. You have found the summoning place of one of the Forsaken. Make the correct offering at their altar and they will come. Be wary though, the Forsaken are not easy prey. So craft a wicked weapon, don your finest armor, and eat a hearty meal before engaging them in combat. That's convenient, so the first boss shrine is right here next to my base. Hunt his kin. Which means the trophy we need is a deer trophy. I know you can make a spear, but I'm not sure what you need for that. Probably like flint? So yeah, I don't know exactly what I need to fight the boss in terms of equipment, because I don't know if we can make better armor or a better weapon. I know we can make a bow, obviously, but I think we need like a spear and a shield and whatever armor we can make. There we go. Double chopping. Okay, I don't actually have to hit E on these. I can just walk up to them and they'll suck them up. My little cabin here. Does this snap to the top? Well, that doesn't look great, but I think that should be enough to sleep. Bed needs a nearby fire. Of course it does. Everything is so picky about what it lets you activate it with. Well, I can't make a campfire because I don't think I have enough stone yet. No, I do. Does the campfire also need to be roofed? Because that seems like it would be counterintuitive. You can't use raw meat on a fire. Why not? How am I supposed to cook it? Alright. I might be burning, but I'm burning in my bed. You dream of a river running uphill, of green shoots turning downward into the earth. Alright, so let's go out on a little adventure, and maybe we'll call it after that. Oh my god, that is not a good place to put a fire. I can't even eat this raw meat. The bird lied to me. That's not a snack at all. Yeah, so let's go on an adventure, see if I can kill a deer. With just the tools I have on hand. I think deer are going to be our best source of leather. I mean, maybe the boar will give me some leather, too. Seems like I've got a pretty decent generation around here, though. No weird ravines or anything that I have to cross to get anywhere. There's a deer. You can hear them around all the time. It's just probably not easy to catch them. I require your flesh house. Despite being a deer, they're not actually very fast. Presumably, I would want to do this with a spear. Also, there's a weird system where you can run up slopes like this, but only if you have stamina. Otherwise, you just slide right down. Look, eventually, I'm gonna end up faster than you. I wish we could just skin the greylings. Well, at least the boar will come at me if I find them. It's a very foggy morning. Presumably, if I want to fight those deer, I really should just actually make a bow, but I don't have the stuff for that either. I need leather for that, too. Welcome to the leather age. Now, we don't want to wander out of the meadows yet, or we'll end up in a scary place where there are trolls. Or worse things. Something else I saw is it seems like there is a really massive sea serpent in this game if you take a ship out on the water. I assume there's actually more than one, but it just seemed so huge that it would be weird to see a bunch of them. Ow. Well, there we go. This is what I need. Boar blood. Okay, I got a leather scrap from that. Can't remember how many I needed for a bow. I thought it was only like 3. But when it makes that crumbling rock sound, that's how you know that you're going up a slope you can only get up with sprinting. So here's the full size of the world. I don't know if you can increase that size or if that's always the size of the world, but it looks pretty big so far. And yeah, I suppose each biome will have one boss that you can access from that type of biome. It doesn't have to be, like, the same one, though. Alright, I gotta get back to my cabin shack so that I can see how much leather I need. Having to pick up small stones like this kind of sucks. I guess we just don't get a pickaxe until we beat that first boss. What's this? It's just a lore rock, I guess. I'm gonna go north. There definitely seems to be an absence of wildlife over here. Kinda hoping we run into more boar on the way. Like that one. We only got 1 leather out of that. Deer already booked it out of here. There was like 2 boars next to where I spawned. Over here by these standing stones. Oh, mushroom. Gonna say, how do they run down that cliff so quickly? Oh, hello. I wonder if I can sneak up on the deer. I mean, I have to actually find one without it seeing me first. Oh, is this a house over here? I know there are just like abandoned ruins lying around. treasure chest. We got some, what is this? Flint. Alright, there we go. Flint axe, flint spear. Another torch. Weird, so I can't break down these walls within a crafting station. Alright, let's boogie on back to the home base. It's definitely a cozy kind of game. Like, I'm sure it can get hectic, but when you're just wandering around through the woods like this, it's pretty chill. I'm not actually sure what that arrow on the map is now. It might just be wind direction? There's nothing in this one. Are these just the remains of past warriors that have been dumped here by Odin? Like, look, if I just keep throwing people here, eventually someone will succeed. But I'm not doing it myself. I'm so desperate to kill this deer. I'm not going to catch him, but he's so close to dead. I just need him to get stuck on a tree or something. No, they actually seem good at pathing around trees. Alright, back to the base. No more faffing around with chasing deer. Because once we're done with this, we won't need to chase them anymore. You could eat another bite. I have his raspberries and mushrooms to build my strength. I would assume that as you go, you get better recipes with better materials that give you much bigger buffs. Home sweet home. You don't feel rested anymore. Alright, so bow is 8 leather. Wow. And a flint spear needs more flint. I don't actually know where to get flint. Well, damn. I was hoping we'd killed enough boar to make a bow. Can't even break these rocks, so I would have to guess that flint is just lying around on the ground somewhere. Maybe it's only on, like, beaches. Damn it. Ran out of stamina when I got close enough. These deer are such a tease. I just know that they're bursting with leather. Well, let's go on one last hunt. One last plan, Arthur. I was kind of hoping we'd at least find one of the other biomes, so I could get murdered by a troll or something. But yeah, I could see how I could end up spending a couple hours in this, just setting up this home and getting some decent gear. It's not really one where you can just rush the first boss. I mean, to summon that boss, I need a deer trophy, which I need to kill enough deer to have one of them drop a deer trophy. So it's not even like something I can do just to show off here, since I can't kill any deer. This looks different. Is this the ocean? Ooh, real bright during the day. Oh, there's Yggdrasil, by the way. What is growling at me like a wolf? He's not a very good swimmer, is he? Okay, apparently this is a black forest biome, this ocean out here. I thought I saw a fish. That was a fish. I don't think I can dive. I'm kind of tempted to just swim out into the ocean and see if I can get eaten, but I'm not getting my gear back if I do that. You have wandered into Black Forest. This place can be very dangerous for those unprepared for it. Prove your worth by slaying Eikthyr. Well, this Black Forest appears to be the ocean. Like, the biome doesn't even start until that little spit of land there with the one tree. How am I drowning? I guess if you run out of stamina, you stop sticking your head out of the water. Well, at least I know how to get flint now. It actually is kind of in the water. Oh, great dwarf. He actually wants to fight. What? Oh, I stepped in the puddle. I was like, why did I de-equip my weapon? I died. I wasn't really paying attention to my health. So yeah, that's, maybe that's just a good look at the beginning of Valheim. Not the most exciting start, but it looks like it gets pretty crazy. Like, the trolls are, like, twice as tall as the roof of this house right now. And they're just regular enemies in the Black Forest. So, I imagine it gets pretty crazy once you get to the higher biomes, but I think for now that'll do it for Valheim. Maybe we'll revisit it after I've made some progress, so that I can show off a bit more. But thank you for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you in Viking Purgatory again some other time. Till then, take care, folks.